Dear child, the angels have an important message for you today. Have you noticed the shift in someone close to you lately? Perhaps the calls have become less frequent, the messages take longer to come, or sometimes they don't come at all. And when they do, they feel distant, empty, as though something vital is missing. You can feel it deep inside. The strong connection you once shared is slipping away. It's confusing, frustrating, and it hurts. You find yourself wondering, why are they pulling away? What changed? Did I do something wrong? Or is there something they're not telling me? The painful truth is that they are hiding something from you, a secret. It's something they're afraid for you to know. This secret is weighing heavily on them. It's consuming them from the inside out, and it's causing a wall to grow between the two of you. They don't want to tell you, not because they don't care, but because they're terrified. Terrified of what you might think. Terrified that telling you will change everything. And scared that after the truth comes out, your relationship will never be the same. But what they don't see is that their silence is doing more damage than the truth ever could. This distance, this avoidance, is harming the relationship even more than simply being honest would. The secret is eating away at them, and it's causing pain in both of your hearts. It's leaving you confused, questioning everything, unsure of what's real anymore. God is bringing this to your attention for a reason. He sees the weight this secret is placing on them, and he sees the pain it's causing you. He's revealing it now because it's time to bring the truth into the light, not to punish them or hurt you, but to set you both free. Secrets, no matter how deeply they're hidden, change things. They create distance, confusion, and emotional walls that push people apart. You've felt it in the way they look at you, in the way they avoid certain topics, in the way they make excuses. They think they're protecting you, but what they don't realize is that their silence is only delaying the inevitable. No secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, the truth comes out, and God will not let a lie or a hidden truth stand in the way of His plan for your life. When the truth comes to light, it will change everything. It could be something from their past, a mistake they've been carrying for years, afraid to let go. Or maybe it's something more recent, a moment of weakness or a decision they regret. Whatever it is, it's big enough to make them afraid of how you'll react. They're terrified that you won't love them anymore, that you won't trust them, that you'll turn away from them. But what they don't see is that their silence is already causing harm. By avoiding the truth, they're building a bigger wall between you, one that's harder to break down the longer they keep hiding. God is calling for the truth, because only the truth can bring healing, peace, and freedom. God is revealing this moment to you now, because it's time for both of you to stop living in confusion and fear. God is preparing your heart for the truth, and though it might be difficult to face, He will walk with you every step of the way. The truth might hurt, it might shock you, and it might even change the way you see this person forever. But God is with you. He is preparing you for this moment because He knows what's coming. You've been sensing something was off for a while now, right? That quiet voice inside you has been whispering that something isn't right, that this person isn't the same, that they've been pulling away. You've wondered why, and you've replayed conversations in your mind, trying to figure out if you did something wrong. But the more you search for answers, the fewer you find, and the distance only grows. They don't call like they used to. Their laughter doesn't feel the same. Their words feel forced, and their presence feels heavy. The truth is, they're carrying something that's too big to hold alone. They're keeping a secret, and it's this secret that's driving a wedge between you. They're avoiding you not because they don't care, but because they don't know how to face the truth. They're running from it, hiding from it, hoping that if they stay quiet long enough, they'll never have to reveal it. But secrets don't stay buried forever. They grow, they fester, and they create distance between people who were never meant to be apart. God is revealing this to you now because it's time for that wall to come down. This person isn't just avoiding you, they're avoiding the truth, and the truth will not be ignored. You feel the weight of it, don't you? The tension, the uncertainty, the way everything feels off, even though no words have been spoken. That's because the truth is pushing to be known. God won't allow you to stay in the dark, not when He has a plan for your life that can't be built on lies. The question is, are you ready to face the truth? Are you ready for what's about to be revealed? It won't be easy, but you won't face it alone. God will give you the strength, wisdom, and peace to handle it. Breathe and trust Him. The moment of truth is coming. The weight you've been feeling, the tension in the air, it's all leading up to this moment. When the truth comes out, you'll have a choice. Will you respond with anger? Will you feel hurt, betrayed, or disappointed? Those feelings are natural, but don't let them control you. God is calling you to respond with wisdom, grace, and strength. How you respond will shape what happens next. And God wants to lead you through this with a heart of understanding and peace. This person has been avoiding you because of their fear of your reaction, fear of losing you, fear of what the truth will do to your relationship. But what they don't realize is that their silence is already causing harm. The longer they keep avoiding the truth, the wider the rift between you becomes. Secrets can only hold power in the dark, but once they're brought into the light, their grip is broken. God is calling for the truth, not to destroy, but to heal and restore. What they've kept from you is important. It matters. It's big enough to make them afraid, big enough to make them distant. But it's not bigger than God. He already knows the truth, and He has allowed this moment to come because He wants to bring restoration, whether that means restoring your relationship or bringing you peace after letting it go. You're not alone in this. God is with you. He's strengthening you, guiding you, and He will give you the wisdom to navigate whatever happens next. The truth is about to come out, and when it does, things might never be the same. But you are not powerless. You are not trapped. God has given you the wisdom and discernment to make the right decisions. Take a deep breath and let the weight of this moment settle. The secret is out, but your story is not over. The next chapter is yours to write. Will you choose to forgive? Will you choose to rebuild? Or is this the moment to let go? God is not asking you to make this decision alone. He is speaking to your heart, guiding you toward the next step. Listen to Him, trust Him, and remember, He has a plan for you, a plan to prosper you, not to harm you. He wants to give you hope and a future. Trust Him, even if the truth shakes everything you thought you knew. He is still in control, and He's leading you toward something greater. You are not alone. Even in your most difficult moments, remember that God is working everything for your good. You may be going through a tough time, but even this challenge is being used for your growth. The truth has set you free, and now it's time to move forward with strength, peace, and confidence, knowing that the path ahead is laid out by God. You are loved, chosen, and fully capable of facing whatever comes next. The past is behind you, and the truth is now before you, guiding you toward a future that is in God's hands. Trust that He is leading you exactly where you need to be. At this pivotal moment, you've been confronted with the truth. Now it's time to decide what comes next. This is a moment about you, your peace, your healing, your future. The truth you've uncovered may either bring you closer to someone or show you that it's time to move on. Whatever the case, trust that God is using this truth for your ultimate good. You might be feeling hurt, betrayed, or even relieved because deep down you always knew something wasn't quite right. And now you have clarity. Clarity is a gift, even when it comes with pain. It sets you free from confusion and doubt. God has brought the truth into the light because He loves you and doesn't want you to walk in uncertainty or fear. He wants you to walk in peace and truth. If this person is meant to stay in your life, let the truth form the foundation of something stronger and built on honesty. But if this truth reveals that this person isn't meant to stay, then it's time to let go. Let go of the pain, the questions, and the weight of holding on to what isn't meant for you. Trust that God is clearing space for something better. Remember, some people are only meant to be part of your journey for a season, and that's okay. God never takes away without replacing something better. If this feels like an ending, know that it's also the beginning of a new chapter. A chapter filled with truth, peace, freedom, and growth. You may not feel it right now, but you are stronger than you realize. God is not done with you. What you're going through may be difficult, but it is preparing you for something greater. The hardest part, the confusion, the doubt, the feeling of being lost is over. You faced the truth, and now it's time to heal. Let go of the weight of the past. Let go of the hurt and pain. Step into the peace that God has set aside for you. You've spent so much time questioning, wondering, and being unsure. But now, with clarity, you are free. The truth has given you the power to make the right decisions for your heart, your peace, and your future. No more second guessing. No more wondering. What was hidden is now in the open, and that knowledge gives you the power to move forward with confidence and strength. This moment is not the end of your story. It's just the beginning of something far better. You may feel like you're closing one chapter, but you're opening a new one filled with purpose, growth, and clarity. Some people in your life may not understand your decisions. Some may question why you're letting go or choosing to move on. But the only voice that matters in your life is God's. He is calling you forward. No longer stuck in the past. No longer weighed down by secrets or uncertainty. You are being set free. The pain, the doubt, the questions were never meant to break you. They were meant to build you. God has been working behind the scenes to prepare you for something greater. Now, you are stronger, wiser, and more connected to Him than ever before. This moment is not a loss, it's a transformation. You are stepping into something greater than what you've left behind. Walk forward with faith, knowing that God is with you every step of the way. Your future is filled with hope, new beginnings, and joy. The best is yet to come. Your life is not defined by what you've gone through, but by what you are stepping into. Trust that God's plans for you are greater than anything you've left behind. Trust His timing, trust His plan, and trust in yourself. The truth has set you free from fear, doubt, and uncertainty. You no longer have to worry about what comes next because God is already preparing you for it. You are equipped for this moment. You have everything you need within you to move forward and embrace your future. God will continue to guide you every step of the way, and you are never alone. The road ahead may not always be easy, but you don't have to be afraid. God is with you, holding your hand, leading you into a future filled with love, peace, and purpose. You don't have to worry about the past because it no longer holds power over you. The mistakes, the hurt, and the disappointments, they do not define you. What matters now is the truth that has set you free. Your future is bright, filled with possibilities, hope, and new beginnings. You've made it through the hardest part, and now you stand on the other side of the truth, ready to embrace what's ahead. The best part of your life is waiting for you. You are ready. You are loved. You are seen. And God is with you every step of the way. Take a deep breath. Let go of the past. Step forward with confidence, knowing that God is with you. You are not forgotten. You are precious in His sight. This is your moment. Step into the future with faith, with courage, and with hope. The life you were always meant to live is waiting for you. Trust in God's plan and know that He has something beautiful ahead. Take that first step and never look back. The best is yet to come.